Okay, so welcome back to the final part of Ferrety Coffee Plays Murder, She Wrote. I am Ben.
And I'm Ant.
And this is the second time finishing this. Once again, we did an entire recording, we finished it, we had some very on the nose commentary about the things that you want to hear, and we lost it all, because if you listen to it back, it's just Ant talking to himself.
Again.
We've since rectified this problem. And actually, I'm gonna turn up Ant again because I turned him down a little too much.
Turn me up.
You turned up. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So I had to replay 45 minutes of this fucking game to get back to the point we were. I've actually done a lot better. I solved some of the mysteries I couldn't before, but so we're back and we can finish this.
This is the penultimate part, unless the recording of the sound goes awry. You mean
the ultimate part? Penultimate part means there's one left.
Oh, it's the one
not
before.
The penultimate part.
Yeah.
The last part was the penultimate part. This one is the last part.
This one's filled with errors, but at least it will be finished.
Yeah. This is the last part of Murder, She Wrote, A Deadly Catch. That's why it says solved, because we finished it already.
Yep.
Yes.
We did it on relaxed.
I'm not doing this on timed. Fuck that. Oh yeah, I also found everything else in this room so that when we jumped in I could just shit. Bottle? Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Okay, so just before this we'd found all the serial numbers for the jewels and stuff.
Well, this
we
printout
skipped
confirms
it.
that all the diamonds came from the same place.
Right, yeah, all the diamonds were from a jewellery heist from 20 years ago. A guy and his brother robbed a jewellery exchange or something. One of them got caught, and the other the getaway driver got away. The one who got caught died in prison, and the jewels were never found until now.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks now to the bit
here.
we did.
Yeah. Okay, nobody's here, so we're going to go through his stuff. We don't know why the diamonds were here, but they came from the buoy that he played with, so this is where the evidence will be.
Incidentally, I watched the first ever episode of Murder, She Wrote, and Jessica does make reference to lobsters and how in Cabot Cove they eat them, so yeah. So there we go, that solves that little mystery.
It does.
That they eat the lobsters in Cabot Cove.
I wonder if they put that in though, just to say, no, we really do know what happens in this place, it's real.
Probably. Also, Cabot Cove syndrome is a recognised term when a large number of deaths happen in the same area, supposedly.
Really?
Yeah, Cabot Cove syndrome, apparently, in reference to the show because of how many people die.
Yeah.
In one area. That's from our lovely supporters at Wikipedia.
Like Midsummer's disease.
Like yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, right. We pry open this grate if we can work out how. There we go. And find more jewels.
Wow. It's a veritable treasure trove.
It is. I wouldn't solve this case. I'd run off with the jewels and hope no one comes to murder me.
Yeah. I'd kill that copper with that crowbar and then run off with the diamonds.
Yeah. Say this guy did it, blame it all on him and then run off with the diamonds.
Did you have to get that like orc skull that was at the back?
Yeah.
Just click on it, because that wasn't a human skull, that was...
Fletcher's nephew was, it was a monkey skull actually, but he's a big larper.
Was it a monkey
he
skull?
wants it.
Alright. I'm not au fait with the skulls of... Well, maybe with the skulls of fantasy creatures, but not of actual monkeys. In the last video I made reference to how the binoculars and the banana make a little smiley face in the corner.
Do they still do that?
Yeah, they're there next to the biohazard.
Oh yeah.
Waste.
This game really doesn't change, does it?
No.
All it had was this time we had to find a strawberry. We're down to the last two.
Was that different from last time?
Yeah, there wasn't a strawberry last time. Greg found this in my burn pile behind the lobster pound. Some kids put it there as a prank, I guess. And that's the cart that was covered in murdered blood. How was I meant to find that?
I don't know.
Oh.
This game's...
What are you doing here? These yours, Mr. Young?
Oh, cutscene.
You're not going anywhere.
You are the brother of Brian Young.
You're not going anywhere. You took my toothpicks.
Yeah, man, he looks pissed.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
So it turns
I
out
drove
that
the getaway
Greg
car,
is the
but Brian
brother
was the
of
one carrying loot, and
the
he
diamond
hid
thief.
The diamonds without telling me where he put them.
When his
Then he
brother
got
died in
arrested.
prison, he left
did
him a
you
series of
manage to
clues in his
find
will
them?
on how to find the
Well,
diamonds.
Brian was practical enough to know that if anything happened to him while he was locked up, one of us should enjoy the benefit of him. So he left coded instructions in his will.
I
as to
wonder
where I could
if
find
he
them.
was a trained
why this
marine
elaborate
biologist
setup with the hollowed-out
before
buoys
or
and
after he
cranes
was a
made
jewel thief.
Well, I
Yeah.
couldn't just spend the things
Maybe
on
he
the
like
street.
specialised in both.
I found a
Maybe.
smuggling organization in
Multi-talented.
Canada, willing to move the diamonds overseas and deposit the money in a Swiss bank account. Hiding small groups of diamonds in lobster buoys that could be picked up by them
Yep.
was the safest way to make
But
the drive.
the thing is, no one's
that
going
why
to expect
Peter
him
Hammond
anyway.
came
He's a
in?
marine biologist. Just sail out in a boat and meet him.
Yeah. He answered my ad looking
Yeah,
for someone to
exactly.
help collect data for the lobsters
Exactly.
that...
Yeah,
Or
just
like
just
video
pretend
buoys
that
with
you're
the banking
illegal
transmitters.
Canadian
I
diamond
also hollowed
smugglers
out a
or
space
fishermen.
inside to hold the diamonds.
And Peter,
Simplest
did
way.
he have any idea that you were using him?
Not a clue. At least, not until he came to the
She was
lab
really
that
kinda
night
like
and caught me stuffing
worried.
one of his hollowed-out buoys
Yeah.
with diamonds.
How did Billy fit into all of this?
I
Before
thought her
Peter
resolve
could
would be a lot
ask what I
stronger
was
after
doing, he heard
like
Billy
a
calling
couple of
his name.
decades of solving
I guess
crimes.
he followed him so he could ask for a raise.
She should be busting in
Anyway,
and slapping people in the
Billy
face.
coming.
So you saw Billy and Peter argue and fight then?
I saw the whole thing. Billy
Oh, it's
knocked
gonna
Peter
steep your
flat.
tone. Yeah.
And once Billy was
Yeah.
gone, I took advantage
These events
of the
happened in the
opportunity
past.
to get
So
rid of a
Billy beat him
serious
up out of
liability.
madness, shit
In other
madness,
words,
dropped him off
you
at the marine
brought a
biologist,
cylinder and
and
stabbed
then
Peter in the
He
back.
he killed him in the
Killed
most
him before he could
obvious
regain
way.
consciousness. And then
You've got an unconscious
you
man
moved
who
his
you
body
want dead.
back to
Just
the
push him in
Cornelia
the sea
using your cart.
that you are next
I
to.
knew Billy would
Don't
be the
stab
prime
him with
suspect.
something that makes it.
Things got complicated when Andy hauled one of Peter's
It's nice and
traps
visceral, though, I suppose.
accidentally found a shipment of diamonds
For the
inside
players of the
float.
game.
Apparently, Andy was helping
How did he
Jim
meet his
Price
grisly
stock
demise?
Peter's traps with lobsters to make it look like
He was juked
catching
up with a
more
test
than he
tube.
actually was.
Yeah,
Not
but
a
it
bad
made it
scheme.
obvious who.
Anyway,
No.
since
Yeah,
the
that is
diamonds
very
were in one of
true.
the buoys with my transmitter, Andy figured
So
out
if you
that
live by the
diamonds came
docks
from
and
me.
you're intent on
He
killing anyone,
blackmailed
just
me
knock
into
him
letting
unconscious,
take
push him in the
Peter's place
sea.
here and get
Yeah.
the diamonds for himself.
I think
He
when
used
there's
them
only
to pay
one
off a
scientific
loan.
institute in
Well,
Cabot Cove,
maybe they helped him financially.
don't stab someone with a
But I
piece of
couldn't
scientific
afford
equipment.
to have a
Maybe
black
hit him with a
book as
piece of the
partner.
stupid crap
So
that
you
everyone's got
killed
lying
him with
about.
the boat hook from the Cornelia
Choke him to death
and
with a rubber
spread
duck
some
or something.
toothpicks around in hopes of redirecting suspicion at Billy Hammond.
That doesn't happen enough, I
Fortunately
think.
for you,
Maybe
No.
more people
you were the
Definitely
die from
only
the rubber duck
logical
death.
killer.
Greg, you're
What's going
looking
to
at a
happen
very
now that a
long
marine
prison
biologist is gone?
You might be
Cabot
able to
Cove
get a shot at a
doesn't
slightly
have a
more
marine
comfortable
biologist
cell if you
anymore.
help us go after your
Oh,
Canadian
no.
contacts.
I know.
Sure
It's
you wanna do
terrible.
this,
What's
Billy?
going to happen?
Could be dangerous.
My uncle
Do you think they
died
ship a
from
new
this.
one in?
Let's chart our course.
Probably. Well, there's an empty lab. Are you telling me if you were a marine and I love this. After that cutscene, and it's been set up as clearly night, they couldn't even be asked to turn down the contrast on the picture. You've still got this beautiful day, and I can hear this flowery music. It's brilliant. No, but yeah, you're a marine biologist. There's an empty lab. I'd run right in. Dead men's shoes. It's how science works.
Yeah, you're right. They could have done that. Just that little scene, you know, it's really broke the immersiveness of this game, where it's light and it's coming. I'm not coming across as being sarcastic, am I?
Yeah.
It's just meant with the most sincerity.
Honestly.
Kind of. I kind of started off that way. It kind of trailed into sarcasm. But we're back on this lovely boat.
It's a lot easier this time, actually.
Mm.
Hook. We need a crab for some reason. And
Yep.
then chart the course. Oh yeah, and this is probably the easiest of the mini games because it's just sort of monkey see, monkey do. And the shapes down here,
The blips.
yeah, the shapes down here are the same shapes as these boats, and you've just got to put them on the map. So you've got these two markers showing you where, and this one actually maybe, showing you where everything is in relation. The only reason this would be any problem to you is if you have a memory of less than about half a second. In
Yeah,
which
that's
case
it.
it might be quite horrendous for you, but yeah.
If you got this far, I'm impressed. Because this game is tedious.
Yeah.
But there's I can't hear the noises. Is there a wonderful blip noise, that
There
kind
is
of
a little
radar
bit,
noise?
it's
that
not
you'd
bad.
expect?
The sound design in this is probably the best thing.
Yeah.
They obviously did, you know, either find a guy on DeviantArt or something. They put some effort in.
I think the artwork's pretty good, really. For like, how much was this game? Like £1?
I don't know. I didn't pay for it.
There
no
you go.
chance I was
It
going
was
to pay
free.
for it.
Like, for a free game, it's pretty good. But if you paid money for it, if you paid more than a couple of
My
pounds,
birthday's coming up. If I get a load of shit, I'm going to be pissed.
you're gonna get like £10 worth of pound shop stuff, probably.
Yeah. There we go. Simple. That took me
10
way longer than it needed to.
10
Let's go a
copies
bit
of the
down.
same game from pound.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that is it. Yep. It's going all slow.
Yay.
Be ready
Oh,
to
there we
drop
go.
overboard.
Oh, this sting operation that's only got one policeman involved. Oh no, they get the Canadian.
They get like their feds in, yeah.
They get-
Oh no,
yeah.
they get the Coast Guard in. That's it.
I suppose it does fall under their jurisdiction. I'd have just got Interpol really to. Sort of,
Freeze, motherfucker! Well, no, it's the Coast Guard. They're guarding a coast from smugglers. There's something very wrong about that guy's hand
yeah,
and that guy's
Hands so we
face.
can see them. You are under arrest for the illegal trafficking of stolen
it's all
property.
chugging along at a very disappointing frames
You
per
did
second
a
for me
good job, Bill.
at this end,
Your
It's not
uncle
that much
would
better
have
for
been
me.
proud.
isn't it?
My computer's not that bad. It shouldn't be lagging this much. I mean, yeah, I've got Skype open. I've got the screen capture, but still.
Maybe it just doesn't want to end. Maybe it's
Okay.
like, you must continue to play me.
I skipped 2 puzzles this
Yay.
time. 12, 17. All the typewriter keys found, but bang, and completed it in an hour and a half, which I think lines up with our
So
videos.
for like true completionists out there, they
Yeah,
probably want
you
to try and
can-
get everything. We didn't this time because it's because Ben had to play it again. So
Well, we didn't do much better last time. I think we did about
no, we
the
didn't.
same.
No, we kind of-
I think I skipped the exact same 2 puzzles as well. I still couldn't work out that one with the... You know when you got the bits of jewellery?
yeah.
I couldn't get that. I don't know if I'm just doing something really stupid, but it just didn't seem to work. I couldn't get it to... I had everything where it should be, but it didn't like it.
Odd.
Yeah. So that was a deadly catch. So after a second playthrough of the end, and what do you think of this game and that story in particular?
Of the game as a whole, I think I don't know how much it is on Amazon. I think it is like £2 or £3.
It's very little.
It's you know you can waste some time if you've got nothing else to play. The graphic for the coffee at the on this main screen though is excellent.
Sublime.
The smoke really kind of mesmerising. Did mention it in the other one. It's okay. It's not brilliant. It's it kills time, I suppose. If you've got a lot of time in your hands, you've
Yeah.
played everything else, then why not? And if you like Murder She Wrote and Angela Lansbury,
It does seem to be a lot better than the other games by this company. We did try Mean Girls. We're not doing Mean Girls. Fuck Mean Girls. Because it's essentially... I don't know how to describe it. It's a bit like Bejeweled, but more counterintuitive and shit. You get into a series of fights, and you've got to play a little Bejeweled type game to earn points to do abilities, and most of the abilities are useless. The only one that's actually useful is either... Well, no, there are 2. There's one that's butter up, which makes the opponent love you, or kick the shit out of him. But neither of them work very fast, and it's completely random, and it was awful. It was terrible. So
it does sound bad.
we played through the demo. We played a bit through the demo together, actually. And with Em, and she's a girl, and she hated it, so it's gotta be crap.
Well, wise words there from
Because she's the target demographic, not because she's a woman.
Ben. Nice recovery.
Hope she doesn't watch this now. Anyway,
She will. Hello.
we're not going to play any others in the near future. Maybe someday. Probably not.
When we're in the retirement home and they've taken away all our privileges,
Yeah.
they've given us a crap laptop. We will play it.
Well, do you feel like coming back to this?
No.
We did
really.
play a bit of. We played a bit of Murder in the Maples before, but
That was more fun than this one.
it
to be
was a
fair.
much better story in honesty.
Maybe they get
it's-
progressively better. Maybe Final Curtain's an awesome story,
Well, maybe if I've got a lot of time.
but we'll never know.
No. Well, Murder in the Maples. You start visiting your friend who wants to show you a maple syrup factory.
Yeah.
I've lost most of you already. And you go in and find a guy dead. It's pretty nastily stabbed up, face down in a vat of syrup.
Yeah.
And it turns out it was a rival corporation trying to ruin it, but then someone found him and stabbed him. And I'm pretty sure the person who did it got away with it, actually.
Yeah? No, that can't happen. It's Murder, She Wrote. Someone's got to be held accountable. Or die horrifically.
Anyway, in the end, the small company became a subsidiary of the big company, and everyone was friends. And there was a very fat woman in it.
Yeah, there was.
It was drawn quite badly in some.
That's why the other one was better. So yeah, if you play Murder in the Maples maybe first.
Yeah, but you have to play this to play this.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I can't play any of these without playing that.
That's bad.
It's mean.
I suppose it's leading to the amazing conclusion.
In final curtain, she dies in a massive blaze of glory, taking down an Indonesian.
Drug cartel.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
It actually turns into something of a modern Quake. And plays
Angela
beautifully.
with a rocket launcher.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I'd play that.
I'd play that. It's a shame that's not this game. Final curtain is probably someone has a fall in a theatre and you have to find out why, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Anyway. Any closing thoughts?
Not really. No. Maybe we'll play Inspector Gadget next or something. I don't know.
We're playing Inspector Gadget next. We stumbled across a child's point-and-click learning game. We played about... In fact, we got through, I'm sure, most of it in the 20 minutes we spent on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
So, yeah, next time, expect to see part 1 of Ferrety Coffee Plays Inspector Gadget.
Yay.
So...
Maybe some other things.
And maybe some other things, as and when we have time. So, hope you've enjoyed it. If you got through this, you've got to have some kind of tenacity.
Or we're forcing you at gunpoint to watch it, so...
Or you're one of our friends and you're too kind to not.
Yeah.
Anyway,
There'll
I'm
be
Ben.
a pop quiz, and I'm Ant.
Thanks for joining us, and see us next time for Inspector Gadget.
Goodbye.
What do we get for $10? Everything you want. Everything? Everything. Oh.
Don't do that, baby.
Oh.
Don't do
Suck it to me. Oh. Oh. So horny. Oh. So horny. Oh. So horny. I love you long time. Oh. So horny. Oh. So horny. Oh. So horny. I love you long time.
Present yourself.